Hi everybody, welcome back to the Retro Ghetto, and today we're going hunting at Rewind Collectibles and Games.
What you know about Retro Ghetto? Collecting and playing retro. Street Fighter on the Nintendo. I'm a veteran at this, not a pro. Lock into the Retro Ghetto. Come and have a look around in the ghetto. We got Sonic and Staples Settle. Lock into the Retro Ghetto.
Okay, so viewers of the channel will know that roughly a month ago it was my birthday, and me and Mrs. Retro Ghetto went down to Manchester for a couple of nights. Whilst I was down there, I went to Arcade Club in Bury, which is always a fun time. And you know what it's like, guys, whenever you go away with the missus, you have to make sure that there's somewhere you can do some hunting. Somewhere there's going to be toys, games, retro video games, all that good stuff. So I did a little bit of homework before I went. I spoke to my main man Mike over at Mike's Shed, because I know that he lives local to the Manchester area, and he put me on to Rewind. So yeah, if he was vouching for it, it was good enough for me. And whilst we're talking about Mike, it seems only right that today was the day I had to break out this t-shirt that Mike sent to me. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. Mike's an absolute wizard when it comes to digital artwork, and he makes these t-shirts. So yeah, make sure you get at him on Instagram or any other way which he's available. Make sure you check out his YouTube channel as well, Mike's Shed. It's great content and he's a great guy. Again, Mike, I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. So yeah, let's get into it. Straight away, I absolutely love the artwork. One of the things I love about retro video game stores is the decals on the artwork that they display on the front. Always makes me smile, and this one certainly did not let me down. And exactly what we want to see when we walk into these kind of shops. Wall to wall, floor to floor, ceiling to floor, games, toys, collectibles. I'm smiling now just thinking about it. Now these large newer turtle figures that you see in here, I recently picked up 3 of those on my week-long game hunt that I did. I actually sold them to Geordie Retro Chasers, otherwise I would have picked up that Raphael because that was the one that I needed. And here I am digging through UFC. I'm a big UFC fan. I've not purchased any of these style of UFC figures yet, but it's something that I probably will in the future once I get more space. Now, the old Hasbro ring, I had one of these as a kid. I custom made a ring walk and everything to this. He gave me a good price on this. I think he said about 25 quid, which these days is a very good price on those because they are continuing to increase. The only issue I have with those rings is I once found one at a car boot in really good condition for 50 pence. I know it's not going to happen again, but I find it difficult to lay the money out knowing that I had one for 50p once upon a time. Always nice to see big box PC games, and as you can see, they've got a lot of new toys in here as well, a lot of NECA figures, horror, anime, all that good stuff. And then behind the glass cabinet, as always, they have the better items. So you've got your box Super Nintendo stuff, which as you guys know is my first love and passion. So yeah, it's always great to see box Nintendo games in good condition. So yeah, I mean, a wall of game. It's like being home from home. Absolutely love spending my time digging through games. Time was a little bit of the essence, so I couldn't go through every single item, but yeah, some absolute gems in here. Going down to Mega Drive, a lot of these were filler, but there were also some nice titles in there as well. And then to the stuff that you just never really find in the wild these days. Sega Saturn. I once found a game in a charity shop, but only once, so it's always nice to see Sega Saturn. Sega Master System. I sold my Master System collection a couple of years back, so I'm trying to stay away from that. Dreamcast, which I definitely need to add to my collection. I'm really enjoying the Dreamcast for collecting and playing at the moment. So yeah, some nice titles there, and a little bit before my time, but always nice to see boxed Atari. So yeah, I just love seeing games for consoles which you're just never going to see in charity shops or, you know, kicking about at car boots these days. So yeah, that was Rewind Collectibles and Games. As you can see, guys, that store is packed from floor to ceiling of all that good stuff. Toys, board games, video games, new and old. So I could have spent a hell of a lot of money in there. Unfortunately for me, the day before being my birthday, I was a millionaire for 24 hours. I spent way too long in Harvey Nichols, Selfridges and all that good stuff. So my budget was very depleted by the time I was on the way back from Manchester and when I visited Rewind. I did pick up a couple of bits, both of which were for Retro Ghetto Junior. I can't even say the name of my own channel. The first one I picked up was a game, and that is The Land Before Time on the Game Boy Color. As you probably know, my child is dinosaur obsessed, so I'm hoping that he's going to let me play this one, and he's going to watch. So yeah, wish me luck with that. And also, because there's a lot of good loose toys there, I picked him up this one. I mean, he's got pretty much every dinosaur figure going, but he didn't have one of these. This is I'm going to put it on the bottom what it's called, or I'll let Retro Ghetto Junior tell you. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. With today's cancel culture, my channel will be finished. So yeah, let's just call him a dinosaur. I'll pick that up for him as well. I think the owner of the store thinks I'm some sort of Ross from Friends, like some kind of adult dinosaur freak or something. But yeah, had to get something for little man when I go away, so it was nice to pick up a couple bits for him. As I say, any other time, I probably could have spent a lot more money on myself in there as well, but yeah, the day before we did some damage, let me tell you. But it's a really, really good shop. Definitely recommend it. They've been around for a long, long time, which always speaks volumes. It's very difficult to run a shop these days when you're competing with the likes of Amazon and all that. So if you've been around for as many years as they have, they're definitely doing something right. The prices were good, the stock was good. If you're in the area, make sure you check those guys out. In the description below, I'll put a link to their Facebook page, so by all means, give them a message and visit them if you can. It's very important that we support our local privately owned video game and toy shops, especially the past 18 months that we've had. Anybody that's staying open during this time, massive salute to you. It's very difficult out there, and yeah, make sure that you support them as much as you can. Thanks again for watching, guys. It's just a quick video today. I wanted to get some bonus content out for you people. As always, play your games. Keep it retro. Take care.
Retro Ghetto.